What's going on YouTube? This is Jabber Tech. Today is Note 10 day and it's official. You can now pick up the Note 10 or the Note 10 Plus, which I have here, right at your local Best Buy, right on Amazon, right from Samsung.com. I'll leave all those links down in my description. But at $1,100 before tax, this is a little bit expensive, guys, but I have the Aura White here. We're just going to open it up, check it out together, and see what it's all about. I'm hoping this really is going to be a beast of a phone. Whether or not you use the stylus, that's really up to you. A lot of people, like myself, pick up this phone and only use the stylus once or twice. But whatever it is, you want the latest and greatest. And here it is in Aura White, the Note 10 Plus. So at $1,100, Samsung should have given you everything but the kitchen sink. And they basically do. You have a 6.8-inch AMOLED panel. That's a 1440p panel. Snapdragon 855 processor. The RAM is 12 gigabytes, which is absolutely insane. I have the 256 model, but you can get a 512. There is a micro expansion slot on the Note 10 Plus, so that might be a reason why you'd want to pick it up. You also get 3 cameras on the back, so you get an ultra wide at 16 megapixel, and then you have the telephoto lens as well. That's 12 megapixel, as well as your standard lens, which is also 12 megapixel. On the front, you have a 10 megapixel shooter. The battery's pretty big at 4,300 milliamps, so hopefully this is going to last the entire day. Now, what I don't like is this is capable of 45 watt charging, but they only threw a 25 watt charger in the box, so they're kind of pulling an Apple move on us and making us pay for the latest and greatest charger, which at $1,100 plus, it should have been included in the box. But that's just my opinion, and the weight is about 6.9 ounces, so it really is a beast of a phone. Let's just go ahead, and I'm really excited because I've never owned a white Samsung phone. I always wanted one, but I was never able to get it. So here is the phone, and I think it's gonna be an absolute beauty. And already, I'm really liking this white color. Just take a look at it. I wasn't really into that holographic silver type of deal that everyone else is getting, so I went ahead and just purchased the white one. Let's see what else we get in the box. There's your little card from Samsung. And this is the adapter that they kind of cheapened out on. Yep, that's 25 watts right there. Next, you get this USB-C to USB-A adapter that they love giving us. Inside here, you get some extra tips for that S Pen. And then your USB-C cable in white. Next, here are the earbuds from Samsung. The unfortunate thing on the Note 10 Plus is that Samsung took away that headphone jack, so that's a sign of things to come. If you want that 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, you're gonna have to look somewhere else, and that means in the future as well, because I'm pretty sure the S11 will not have a headphone jack as well. As long as everyone goes with a standard USB-C for audio, I think we'll be okay, but they do have to come up with a standard. That's a video for another day. Let me go ahead and turn this on and see what it's all about. There it is, Samsung Note 10 Plus. And again, guys, I think this white looks absolutely great. I'm a huge fan of this. I've always wanted a white color. But let's just take a little look, a 360 bird's eye view of the phone. Samsung really knows how to make an attractive phone, and the Note 10 Plus is no exception to that rule. It's a really nice aluminum and glass sandwich with Gorilla Glass 6 on both of them. On the back of the device, this is where you have your 3-camera array, so I really like this vertical setup a lot better. I think it looks pretty cool. On the right side, there's nothing. This is absolutely flush. That's because now on the left side, you do have a combination volume and power button. This also can activate Bixby, but we're going to turn that off. I'll show you how to do that a bit later. On the bottom of the device, you do not have jack, so say goodbye to jack, but you have a noise-canceling microphone. You also have a USB-C port, a speaker, and then your S Pen, which is absolutely beautiful, matches the color of your phone. So I think this looks absolutely stylish if you're at the coffee shop, if you're at a meeting, or whatever the case may be. And then on the top here, you do have a top firing speaker, which might be a little weird. I'm going to test that out as well. Another microphone, and there's your SIM slot. On the front of the device, you have this beautiful 6.8-inch panel, which again, Samsung make the best panels on the market. And there's your little hole punch for your front-facing camera. Now, out of the box, Samsung already has applied a screen protector, as you can see there, so you can either leave it or you can take it off. Let me go ahead, throw my information on, and we'll check it out together. Having skipped the S10, I've never really played with the under glass fingerprint scanner, so let's just set it up together. I think it'll be pretty interesting for both of us. So let me just put in a pin. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty secure. I'm pretty sure no one's going to guess that pin number. So right here, this is your little guide for your fingerprint. Let's just go ahead and set it up. So right off the bat, what I can tell you, it's definitely slower than a regular capacitive fingerprint scanner. But so far, it's okay. Continue. Now we're at 100. So it was a little bit slower than I'm used to, but it is what it is. Hopefully over time it speeds up a little bit. Now we're all done with this setup process, and right off the bat I can tell you this phone is absolutely awesome. The build quality is something that we're all used to from Samsung now. It's just a high quality build, and that's why I really like Samsung phones. I think they're one of the best built phones in the market. Let me know if you guys agree down in the comments below, but the panel itself is really, really nice. Now, I did say I was kind of curious about those speakers. Let me just test out the speakers real quick. What's going on, YouTube? This is Jabber Tech, and this is the TicWatch Pro. So here we go. Let's just take a look at this. $299. That means it's $50 more than the TicWatch Pro, but this is the successor, whether you use it on LTE or not. I'm going to give you guys my full review after using this for a couple weeks, and I have not used it on LTE just because in the States this is a Verizon only smartwatch. I do not have Verizon. The speakers are really nice. Now I don't think they're as loud as say something like the Pixel 3, but they are a little bit more polished. They don't have that rattle that the Pixel 3 XL has at higher volumes. But I'm going to do a full review of this phone. This has just been an unboxing. I know a lot of us wanted to check out the white edition, myself included. And I think it's a really nice choice if you're looking for a beautiful phone. What I like about the white color as well is you really don't see all those fingerprints like you would on a darker color. So that's a plus to having this white phone personally. You can see them if you look at it in the right light, but it's not like a black phone or the blue phone or a silver phone where it's apparent right off the bat. This kind of masks it a little bit better, and that's why I like the white phone as well. Not to mention, I think it looks pretty slick. Let me know down in the comments below what color you think looks the best. So now Samsung is known for throwing everything in but the kitchen sink here, guys. Now they did take out the headphone jack, which is a little disappointing because the Note line has always been the premium, all features type of phone. But it seems like now Samsung's kind of turning away from that and just basically making it an S11 with an S Pen. If you like the S Pen, this is absolutely perfect. I know a lot of people use the S Pen on a daily basis. For me, I kind of play with it once in a while, and when I do have it, it is very useful. You can write notes on it, you can do whatever you need to do, and you can save it. But what's really cool about this now is that it does archive your notes, so it will make them searchable. If you wanted to search for notes that had, for example, the keyword milk or whatever the case may be, you can now search for that. So that's a huge feature in my opinion. Now I'm going to go over all of this in my full review, so make sure to subscribe. But this is just the first look. And live message, I've had a lot of fun with live message. Basically what you do is you can write on your screen, you can send a little love note, you can do whatever you need to do. Maybe you just want to take a camera shot, and then you just want to write on it and put a little note. From here, you can save it, you can send it to whoever you need to send it to, and I think it's just a nice feature. It's a very fun feature overall, but Samsung does throw in a lot of features here, and one of those features is reverse wireless charging. If you're in a pinch and you need to charge up, say, your earbuds or your watch, this is absolutely perfect, but don't expect it to go up and charge something like your Pixel 3. It's just going to take probably days and weeks to charge up a full phone on this slow. I think it's 9-watt charging, so it is pretty slow, but it's good if you need a pinch, if you're in a pinch and you need to set it up. Now that Bixby is integrated into the power button here on the left side, you can either double tap on it and that'll bring up Bixby, or if you hold down long enough, it's going to bring up Bixby as well. But if you want to change that, all you have to do is go into advanced features, and then you want to click on the side key. Next, when you double press it, you can have it open up a specific app, open Bixby, launch the camera, and when you press and hold it, you can actually switch that to power menu. So I'm going to switch it to power menu. I'm also going to switch the double press to the quick launch camera. So now when you press on the power button, it's going to give you some options just like this. And if you double click on it, that'll quickly bring up the camera. And that was actually really fast to bring up the camera. Let me show you that again. So you can really get rid of Bixby if you don't really want her to be around. You can just change that power option on the side. And I think Samsung's learning. They just need to give up with Bixby. But that's definitely a video for another day. Overall, guys, this unboxing, I think this is a beautiful color. I really like the white edition. And I definitely like the design. I think Samsung did a really nice job here with their design. This being a really expensive phone. I don't really rock them without cases. I'm going to have a bunch of case reviews coming up, so make sure to subscribe, hit that thumbs up button. But this is a nice blue case from Supcase, and I think it actually complements the white one really, really nicely. So I'm going to rock it in this case for right now. But let me know what you guys think about the Note 10 Plus in white. What's your favorite color? Which one would you pick up? And is this something that you're even considering? Because for me, I think this is a beautiful looking panel, a really nice screen, a nice overall build. Not really disappointed with it, and that's something that you always get when you buy a Samsung product. It's never a disappointing build quality, at least for their flagship market. But I really appreciate you guys watching. Thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.